Hey everyone, this is Sunlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now today I have an extremely interesting deck for you, and I've actually been playing this deck for a while, and the only thing I was missing is I was missing a Darkflare dragon, and I managed to pick it up today, so I'm actually extremely excited to show you this deck. The deck is super consistent, and it's extremely crazy, and I think this is by far one of my favorite decks. So the deck revolves around the Darkflare dragon, and you can pick this card up from the Mokuba event. And if you don't know what it does, it says that you can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one light and one dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can send one dragon type monster from your hand and one dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one card in your graveyard and banish that target. Alright, so we're most of the time not using that second effect, you're using that first effect, and this deck is absolutely crazy. And the why it's crazy, it's because you're running this card. And Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, most of the time will destroy every dragon deck. And if you're like playing in those lower ranks, everybody's playing dragons, and you're just gonna completely destroy them. And you're also playing two twin-headed thunder dragons. But let me get to the deck list, and then we'll go ahead and go over how it works. So of course the 3 Darkflare dragons, 3 Sphere Kuribohs, I'm pretty sure you know what that does. Thunder dragons, it just searches itself, and you can get it from the card trader. 1 goddess with the third eye, and I chose goddess instead of the other guy because goddess is light. And 1 mystical sheep, number 1, and let me get that out of the way, and 1 Versago destroyer card is dark, and 1 Fusion Sage, 3 Polymerization, 2 Storm, and 2 Wild Tornadoes. Now overall the deck, I mean, it's just insane, and I'm currently running balance, but you can run restart and balance out in the games that I'm going to show you. I played 2 games restart, 2 games balance, and I think, I can't remember what the third one was. But overall, what you want to do, and most of the time you will start with a Polymerization, and what you want to do is you want to go into a Buster Blader or a twin-headed Thunder Dragon right off the bat, and if you can just go into a twin-headed Thunder Dragon, because it's extremely easy to go into it, and you can actually go into 2 Thunder Dragons really quick with the substitutes and with the Thunder Dragons. So once you do that and you set up, you are going to have almost everything in the graveyard for the Darkflare dragon, and this deck enjoys the mid game, and it's one of those decks that if you go into the mid to late game, you are gonna win. There is no way for you to lose if you go into the mid game. If you lose out, I don't really know what to tell you if you lose in the mid to late game, because in between those spots between the mid game and the late game, you're gonna have everything for Darkflare dragon, and there's really not gonna be many things that can stop you. And you do have to run the Wild Tornado to go ahead and destroy the back row, as long as and you run the Storm too. So as long as you have Wild Tornado and Storm, you should be fine. So overall, you summon like I said, like a fusion, and then you go from there. Let me go ahead and show you some replays, and you'll see how insane this deck is. And I don't think I've seen anyone post this deck, or maybe someone has. I haven't seen it, but I'm thinking that I created it. I don't know if that's the case or not. So first game we're playing again Seto Kaiba, and these are lower ranked games, and everybody in lower rank is playing dragons. So dragons is an extremely easy mirror match to play against, unless like they completely like go ham and they OTK you. Alright, so I'm going second, so that's fine, and it doesn't really matter with this deck whether you go first or second. And on this one I think I'm playing balance. Yeah, balance. Duel. Alright, so I get 2 Polymerizations and a Darkflare and a substitute, so that's fine. And then I drew the Thunder Dragons, so I was extremely lucky, so I can actually go into both Thunder Dragons and to the Buster Blader. Alright, so Polymerization and activated and go into the Thunder Dragon. And then Polymerization to go into the Blader. And most of the time I go into the Blader, or I try to go extremely aggressive, because most of the time the Dragon decks can't really do anything against it. Alright, so my screen turned off, but we'll pick up right where we're off. So attack, and Blader does inflict piercing damage, and then I attacked with the Thunder Dragon for game. And that was it, so no way. The next one, I think it's against, I'm not really, I think it's a Cosmo, no, it wasn't the Cosmo deck. Well, let's see what it is. I completely forgot what it was. And I forgot to look into what the replays were before I started recording. Let me try keep tapping so my recorder doesn't turn off. Alright, he's balanced still.
Duel.
Sets, alright, that's fine. And then I draw Thunder Dragon, which is really good. And I always switch out Thunder Dragons right out the bat because it'll thin the deck out and you have a higher chance of drawing something. So after he attacks, I'm able to go ahead and Kuriboh, and then Kuriboh, it's a dark, and then Thunder Dragons are light. So you can basically summon a Darkflare Dragon as soon as like the second game or the second turn. So Polymerization, summon the twin-headed Thunder Dragon, and then I summon the Darkflare Dragon right out the back because I already have all the required elements. And then I attack into a Pump Princess, which is, I mean, it's alright, it's not great. And a lot of people in those lower ranks are running Pump Princess and Wonder Balloons, and in my opinion, they're not really that good of a card. I personally wouldn't run them, but everybody in those lower ranks, I guess they like that card, and a lot of people are running it. But attacking to a Gill Lizard, he sends back my Thunder Dragon, and I think after this I was able to, well, he surrendered because he really didn't have an out. This coming game, I think, is where I'm playing against Joey, and he got extremely lucky with his roll, and he was, well, you'll see. But I think I think this is the one where, because I always try to record like 2 losses and 3 wins, and I don't know if I did that today, but I think I did. Alright, so then this is where I'm running restart, and I do go ahead and restart. Which I think with this deck, I think you're better off with balance instead of restart. Alright, so activate Thunder Dragon, and then I'll go ahead and activate Polymerization. And I decide to go into to use the substitute and Thunder Dragon. That way, if I get another Polymerization, I can go into another Thunder Dragon with another substitute. So there's another substitute. And he cons, which that's fine. Most of the time, Joey doesn't really have anything. And here's where he just got completely lucky. He rolls a 5, so that's massive for him. And then after this, after they draw like anywhere over 4 cards, there's no way for you to catch up. You're just way too low. You just need some, like I guess a miracle to win after that. But he Vigilances or whatever it is, Champion's Vigilance, activates and negates my Storm. If he wouldn't have negated my Storm, I think I still had a chance, but he did have it, and that was it. And he just attacks for, and he has a burst stream, and he just attacks for game. And most of this, like what he did, they're really uncommon, so I don't think you'll see that many losses that'll happen like that. The next one, Bakurum. Alright, I don't remember anything at all about this game. Alright. This first Hunter. Yeah, Bakurum. And this, I'm using restart on this one too. Yeah, restart. Which I think I was looking for a Polymerization. And there it is. So I went ahead and activated it and so I can get Buster Blader out. And one of the things is with Buster Blader is that you can't attack directly, which is, I mean, it's a little bit of a detriment, but it's still fine because you can just destroy any dragon, and I'm good with that trade-off. And whenever you do attack a defense position monster, you can still inflict piercing damage, so that's good. Alright, and here I didn't attack because I was afraid of a mirror wall. and then I drop my Fusion Sage, and then I go into a Polymerization and a Thunder Dragon, and then I wanted to go ahead and waste this mirror wall, so I went ahead and attacked just to see if he had the mirror wall. And whenever I do attack, it turns out that he did have a mirror wall, so that's fine. I still have my my Blader alive, and I knew that he most likely had the mirror wall. He simply subdues my my Thunder Dragon, and he activates his field spell. What is it? Sorceress, which gives him a higher attack than me, but I have the Sphere Kuriboh. Move a light in the dark. We go ahead and attack. He Sphere Kuribohs, okay, and I attacked into his Jerry Beamsman. Again, but I have so many Kuribohs that he can't attack. Alright, so Storm, Tornado kills the Thunder Dragon and kills the back row with Storm. And then attack, inflicts the piercing damage, and then attack for 24 with a Darkflare. He activates compensation because he's completely out of luck and doesn't really have anything. That's just him surrendering, and that's a game. Alright, so for the next one, alright, this was Bakuro. Alright, so one more replay. On this one I don't really remember anything at all either. I don't know if he completely sacked me or if I won. Let's see. Now on this one I'm playing Restart, I think. Either Restart, yeah. I think I am playing Restart, but I didn't activate it. So activate Thunder Dragon, activate effect, get another Thunder Dragon. And then I'm just gonna wait for him to attack to activate my Sphere Kuriboh so I can summon my Darkflare Dragon afterwards. Alright, so Sphere Kuriboh. And Sphere Kuriboh is amazing. It makes it to where you can attack without being scared of a mirror wall because there's monsters in defense. Alright, so remove a light in the dark for Darkflare Dragon. He enemy controls it, okay. Goes into defense to attack, and then he enchanted Javelins, which at this point I had double checked to make sure that I wasn't playing Odeon or Mai. And he's running Cosmo Queen, so I'm guessing I didn't even know what skill he was running because I completely forgot. But he's running Rolling Boost, I think. So summon another Darkflare Dragon, and with Darkflare Dragon, just never run out of monsters to summon. Rolling Boost, and he misses. He gets a 6, I think. Yeah, he missed. He gets a 6, and I go ahead, he passes turn, I draw him, attack for 24. And he gets another Cosmo Queen with his little spellcaster's effect. And then on this coming turn, he activates the Rolling Boost again, and he gets it. And so he's able to summon Cosmo Queen and attack mode. But unfortunately for him, I have the Sphere Kuribohs, so nothing really that he can do. He goes in Ryoku's, but that's just a negative, or I guess it'll be a 1-for-1 with Sphere Kuriboh. But once you destroy that monster, it goes into a +1. So get Fusion Sage, and the only reason I activated is to thin the deck out. There was really no point in it. But once you do activate it, you get a -1 card in your deck. So in case you had something else, I did have one less card in the deck. And that was it. So again, let me go ahead and show you one more time this deck, because like I said, it's completely insane, and I think it is one of my favorite decks right now. And it's just a pure chaos build with, anti-dragon deck, and a lot of people running Blue Eyes right now. So this is an amazing deck, and I do highly suggest that you do try to build it and try it out. That's gonna be it for today. Well, I'm gonna record another video after this, so that's not it yet, just yet. So if you enjoyed my content, I do highly suggest that you do subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, I would truly appreciate if you leave a like. If you didn't enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a dislike, and I would truly appreciate it if you let me know why it is that you're disliking it. And I'll see you here in a bit in the next video.